Oh, what's going on, guys? It is Inkbite Gaming here, bringing you to another surprise trade Sunday. And today we finally have our Petilils to be given away. Oh, did I release the bird, the hatching bird here, Urza? Um, but we're just gonna get underway. Not a picnic, but we're here in I don't remember the name of the town here. As Artson. I came here because it was the grass type gym leaders thing. Plus, here would have been okay. Come, no, come on back. It's where the sunflower are. They are currently sleeping because it's nighttime. Um, but we're here. I thought this would be the better backdrop for this. But let's get on to trading. I do have pulled up everything that we're gonna need for today. I also have the information on Petilil here. But we're gonna get some surprise trades going before we do it because there's not actually a lot of information here on Petilil. So I'm going to try and like slow things down, but also speed things up at the same exact time. Not like I don't know. But how is everybody Sunday doing? It is currently 2:20 right now. I kind of put off, well, 2:24. That's what my computer says, but my phone says 2:20. Um, but I waited so long to do this because I'm like, it's like I drag my feet sometimes when going to record things. I'm like, do I really want to do it? Can I just wait? Just be lazy sometimes. But our first peddler will be going to Kalim? Did I say Kalim? But these are in like heal balls as well. They're modest nature. They pretty much all of them have own tempo, own tempo. But I think a few of them have chlorophyll. Yeah, chlorophyll. I almost felt like I felt like I was saying chlorophyll. Um, but we got a Toxel, so that's a decent trade. A fair trade, I would say, for Petilil. Petilil has been here, pardon me. Um, I think Petilil's been here since Black and White, I think. We'll learn about it eventually, but we will see our second trade out. Our second trade is going to Trevor. Trevor's getting a nice little Petilil here. And we are getting a Mankey. A Mankey for a Petilil. Not that bad of a trade. Okay, next up, we will have our third trade. And we will begin on reading the information on Petilil. Petilil in Japanese to English translation is Chirine. Is a grass-type Pokemon introduced in Black and White. I was right. Generation 5. Is it Generation 5? I always forget like the number, like 1, 2, and 3. Once you get into the Roman numerals that are not 1, 2, and 3, it just confuses me sometimes. But I think it's 5. I do think it's 5. It evolves into Lilligant when exposed to a Sunstone. Like I said, I really wished that I could have given out these with Sunstones, but they don't. Yeah, they don't sell Sunstones in the store. They sell every other stone except Sunstones, which they should just make it to where you can buy it, but just make it pricey if you're gonna be like, oh well, we can't have it out there. We have is that a Dream Ball? Hold on, let me be able to look at, because on my TV screen it's cut off. I think that is a Dream Ball. A Dream Ball. It's a French route, so Tarsal. It's a female. It is Jolly. I love to no, it's timid. I always get them backwards. Alright, our next trade going out. Let us get further into it. In Hisuian, Petilil evolves into Hisuian Lilligant when exposed to a sunstone, so it does not evolve into a Lilligant in the Hisuian region. It evolves into the Hisuian Lilligant. I wish they did give out more Hisuian forms in the Legend Arceus games. I know that there's a decent amount there, but I wish they did. I wish they did a bit more. Alright, we're going to get into the information. Petal is the bulb Pokemon. It is a pure grass type. For abilities, it has Chlorophyll and Own Temple. Leaf Guard is the hidden ability. It is a pure 100%. You can only breed this one with a Ditto. It is... See, this is what I've talked about in the past. These Pokemon that are pure, like, one-sided gender should have a male or female counterpart. Because it's kind of, to me, it's kind of unfair that you have to breed these with a Ditto. That you can't breed them with their own thing. Like, isn't it Nidoking and Nidoqueen can't breed together? But the Nidoking can breed with the previous evolution, which just makes it kind of like that weird thing. But there's that. Oh, a Lilligant for a Formantis, right? I'm not gonna get the actual English name there, but let's see. Was that right on the name? Yes. And it has Contrary, and it is Modest. Nice. Okay, trading our next one. Its catch rate is 190, which is a 35.2% catch rate. It is in the grass egg group. Its hat cycle is 20 cycles. Its height is 1 foot and 8 inches, which is 0.5 meters. Its weight is 14.6 pounds, or 6.6 kilograms. Base experience yield group, which is 56. It's leveling up. No way. No way! This is... I want to say, again, I want to say Mimikyu is my favorite from Sun and Moon. Oh my god. What are your stats? I'm keeping this one. I'm definitely keeping this one. I love Mimikyu. Mimikyu is like so cute. And I love its unique typing. So this is week number 2 with getting a shiny. Ooh, and we got an extra large candy as well. We will put that away. And it's got Woodhammer already on it. Ugh. That is so good. Alright, I'm just ecstatic about that shiny. We're not into link trading. But oh my god. Sparkles. Oh. Okay, let's trade out our next one. Fingers crossed for more shinies. Okay, well that was quick. Its EV yield is in special attack. We also have its Pokedex color, which is green. Base friendship, which is 70. Alright, so we have the biology here, but let's get a few more trades in. We got an Iron Jugulus here. Not a shiny, but an Iron Jugulus nonetheless. I wonder if that's the Japanese, not the Japanese, the French. Every time I say that, it's like the French. Oh, it's no, it's Spanish. They must have caught this exactly. Um, where's the play in the zero zone? Okay, next up we have the biology. Petala is a plant that resembles a plant bulb, such as an onion. So it's an onion bulb. So it's related to um, isn't Breloom the onion Pokemon? It's primarily light green. Its head is tipped of three oblong leaves. Those colors can determine how healthy a petal is. If the leaves on its heads resemble reliably grow back if they fall off, and if they're pruned regular, Petilil can grow into a fine round shape. Its crescent not body shape, crescent-shaped white face is seemingly lacking of nose and a mouth. Oh, it doesn't have a nose and a mouth. I completely was never paying attention to that. It does not have a nose or a mouth. Well, I mean, it's a plant. It doesn't need a mouth. It's photosynthesis. Its brown eyes in the shape of elongated ovals. A green bib is present on its neck, and lower body consists of 5 stubs, 2 of which act as arms, and 2 more act as legs. Oh, the little things there, yeah. The leaves on Petal Hill are very bitter and can cause dizziness. However, these leaves pose a revitalizing effects such as restoring a person's vigor. So they're like what's that smelling salts. They're like smelling salts because they revitalize you. This can be achieved by eating the leaves directly or drying or boiling them into an infusion. This infusion is also sometimes used in bug repellent. Because of health effects of leaves, Petal is very popular with the elderly. Yeah, because they don't want to be eaten alive by bugs. That's not a shiny one. Tendimouse and the other one are so hard to pick out the shiny. Petal tends to appear near sources of clean water. It lives in areas with abundant moisture and nutrients. The homes can either well-tend fields or flower beds. However, they will leave these environments if they turn bad. This Pokemon is a female-only species, no male counterpart. Which, again, as I said before, I really wish that these one-off male and or female Pokemon had like a gender equivalent or an evolution gender equivalent. Because I just feel like they should, because Gardevoir and Gallade both have their own gender thing. Why can't more Pokemon be like that? It seems kind of unfair. In Hisuian, the snowy mountain landscape causes Petal to gain the fighting type when it evolves into Lilligant. So, you know, if they're talking about the snowy mountain landscape gives it the ability to turn into a fighting type, they should just use. It shouldn't have been the Sunstone. It should have been. It should have been like some other stone instead of the Sunstone, because there's not in this thing. They're not saying that the Sunstone fighting type in Hisuian blah blah blah. They say the snow is what. So a Ice Stone would probably be, I would say, be best. Kind of weird that an Ice Stone causes a fighting type to become a fighting type. But we have major appearances, which is actually very minor as what the major appearance here. There's a little picture here. Hold on. I want to show. If you'll pull it up, give me 1 second. I want to pull up the picture. If my laptop would pull it up. Here, can I open it up in a new tab? Oh no. Oh, no, that's wrong. The wrong one! Okay, so I'm gonna pull it up. We're gonna switch over to the image of the Lilligans in the anime. Okay, hold on. Where is... We're gonna... There we go. We're moving this here. So we will get rid of this. You'll see this. Okay, so here's the Lilligan image from the anime here. Look at how cute this is. And they're around, like, these watermelon-looking things. Look at this. That's so gosh darn cute. Alright, let us get back to our thing here. Alright, we're gonna get another surprise trade in. We got a Bergmite for that. And next up, let's get this image off my screen. Let's get back to the Bulbapedia page. Okay, trade that. Did I go? Stop it. Alright. So there's minor appearances for the Petilil, which is a lot more than the debut. Petilil debuted in White Victini and Zekrom in Black Victini and... Oh, so like the movie. So they didn't run into any of these throughout Black and White in any of the previous... You know what? I really wish... I wish Ash caught more Pokemon before the end of his little run there. I wish that he when catching... I know that he mainly liked battling. But I wish that, like, when there was, like, a competition between him and Go. Oh, Skullvaliant. I really wish there was a competitive side of catching Pokemon, when Go started to be friends with him. I wish there was more of, like, oh, you caught this Pokemon? Hey, I caught this Pokemon. And since Go just wanted to catch all the Pokemon, it should have just pushed Ash to catch a little bit more. And not just... And he didn't need to... He really didn't need to use these Pokemon in battle. Because, again, he stopped... There was at a certain point in the anime to where they explain it. To where Ash leaves everybody that he caught in the previous region he leaves. Because... there was one episode, I think it was once he went into fighting somewhere in the Johto, region, and, like, earlier on, he kind of was fighting against somebody who had, like, a Pidgey, a Rattata, and he just obliterated them. And that's what changed him to just leave everybody behind. Pikachu was, like, the only one that he wanted to continue on with, because mascot and all. But that's the reason why he left Pokemon behind. But, like, he could have just catched Pokemon to catch Pokemon. He didn't need to use them in battle. Because, hey, a lot of the Pokemon that he left in Professor Oak's lab, he kind of didn't bring back in the newer generations. Because any of the older stuff he did every now and then pull somebody out But there was that. I really wish if he pulled people out of like Professor Oak's lab, is that when he battled with them, they evolved. Because like that somewhat happened in some of the battles that he had. Like the Krabby evolved into Kingler earlier on. There was also Cynical evolved into Koalava. I can't remember any of the ones that he left in Professor Oak, any other ones that he left in Professor Oak's lab to where they evolved in battle once he brought them back. I'm pretty sure my friend Michelle will tell all because she knows pretty much more about this stuff than I do. Because it's been forever since I've watched any of the older animes, which I really wish there was a better way to watch all the older seasons. But moving along, we also saw in Kyurem versus the Swords of Justice, and the Swords Legend feature multiple Petilil. That probably was the one with the watermelons there. It also appeared in Ash and N, A Clash of Ideals. In the Island of Illusion, Petilil is living in the Grand Spectral Eslet. And Petilil appeared in Searching for a Wish. So most of these movies, Genesect and the Legend Awakened, multiple Petilil are living in the Pokemon Hills. Another appearance in Mewtwo's flashback. Trainer's Petilil appeared to the journalist in another region. 2 Petilils appeared in Alola in a new adventure. A trainer Petilil appeared to be in the Shocking Geocy run. In a Lily Extravagant Challenge, Petilil is playing with Lily in the garden. The old raised to a switch. She is playing with Pikachu. A trainer in Petilil mounting the electrifying charge. A trainer in Petilil appeared in Now You See Them, Now You Don't. In Deceiving Appearance, 2 Petilils are seen in the Aether Paradise. They reappear in a flashback as multiple others, and don't ignore the small Stuffle. In Securing the Future, 4 trainers Petilil are joined in the rest of Alola and showing Necrozma with is it showering? I thought it was showing. Showering Necrozma with light as it returns to its true form. Trainers Petilil battling of the besties. Interesting. Alright, we also have Petilil, the Ash's Pokedex in black and white, episode 80. Petilil, the bulb Pokemon, Petilil preferred living in rich, fertile soil where the types of plants grow in abundance. There's the manga. Alright, they give out these pictures. This one's kind of funny and cute at the same exact time. So please give me one moment. Have to show this. I have to. This is in the manga. Give me 1 second. So here, look at this guy. Look at that guy. He is ready to take on any kind of assignment. Plus these leaves, my god, they're so pointy. His razor leaf can probably cut down steel. Alright, back into it. Let us pull back up this. Bring me back to the Bulbapedia page. Let's see what our next trade-off is. Like I've said in previous surprise trade, the previous surprise trade Sunday. I didn't do it every surprise trade Sunday. Any Pokemon that is a second evolution or a final form will be traded back away, such as a Maractus? It's not Fomantis, it's Maractus, right? I bet you this one is contrary and it's ready to go. Nope, it's Leaf Guard, so completely Not the greatest. But like I said, any if it's a shiny that I don't want to keep, I'll trade it back away. But if it's a here, we'll also go with the Pokemon that don't evolve as well. To trade them back off because it doesn't seem fair that I get a Pokemon that's really good that I'm just going to release. I really wish the releasing of Pokemon. I know that it would be very difficult to do, but I wish there was like a way of hey, you release the Pokemon in a certain area, um, and if you go there maybe like a certain time period of how many days, that Pokemon will spawn back. Well, after those amount of days and anywhere forward to that, you'll run into it again, and it will be of a higher level. So basically, like you let it go to train. Like I think that would be kind of cool, but oh, I didn't go all the way back to the Bulbapedia page. I was wondering why I couldn't scroll down and read anything else. I don't really read the manga stuff because I don't really follow the manga stuff. It was a Super Smash Bros. For the 3DS Petilil trophy there. Alright, we have the Pokedex entries. It has made its debut ever since Black and White, so there is that. It's been in every single game since then. Well, it's oh, it doesn't. It's just the Pokedex entries. Never mind. We all know that it won't be in Let's Go Eevee or whatnot. It's raining now. These Sunflowers are living their best life. Okay, in Black, the leaves on its head is bitter. Eating one of these leaves is known to refresh a tired body. In White, since they prefer moist, nutrient-rich soil in areas that Petilil live, are known to grow good growing plants. In Black 2 and White 2, the Dex entries obviously merge. The leaves on its head grow right back, even if they fall out. These bitter leaves refresh those who eat them. Okay, in X, the leaves on its forehead are very bitter, and eating them leaves. Okay, so the same thing as Black. Y is the same thing as White. In Ruby and Sapphire. No, Omega Ruby. The leaves on its head are very bitter. It's the same thing. They're all the same. Until it gets to Sun and Moon. Sun, although the leaves on its head are very bitter and can cause dizziness, provide a relief of wariness. Even more so when boiled. In Moon, the pruning of leaves on its head are with regularity. This Pokemon can grow back fine, plump shapes. In Ultra Sun, some may, if you dry the leaves on its head and boil them down and drink them in infusion, your vigor will return. So, Petilil is popular with the elderly. So they make tea. They make tea out of these leaves. That's what they're trying to say. In Ultra Moon, they prefer clean water and soil. The environment they live in is turned bad. A whole bunch will up and leave and move to a new area. In Sun and Sword and Shield, it appears around sources of clean water, boiled leaves, blah blah blah, makes bug repellent. Deeper color Petilil leaves and healthier the Pokemon. In Shield, in Arceus, the leaves on its head are valued as medical purposes. Dry leaves in the sun and boil them, and then drink the bitter. Decoration, remarkable relief, fatigue. In Scarlet and Violet, the leaves grow back. It says the same exact stuff. Alright. We now have the Black, the locations on where to get them. We are going to get our second to last row. In black, you can only get a trade in for trade a cottony in Nakarine City. In white, it's in the Pinwheel Forest in the inner. Lost from Forest in the Abundant Shrine. In black 2, it is you got to trade a cottony on Route 4 this time. There's also in white 2, it's in the Pinwheel Forest. Lost Florm Forest, Cassilia City, Abundant Shrine, and Victory Road. Why would you want this Pokemon on Victory Road? Unless you're quickly evolving it into a Lilligant, I guess. You get in the Dream World in Pleasant Forest. And X and Y, it's a Friend Safari, a Grass Safari zone. We have Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, which is the Mirage Forest, west of Route 114, or south of Route 132. In Sun, you can only get it through a trade. Moon, Mally Garden, Melamea Meadow, Pony Meadow, Pony Plains, and Ula Ula Metal. Oh, we got a side up. Nice. Alright. In Ultra Sun, it's a trade. In Ultra Moon, it's the same locations. Obviously, not in Pikachu or Eevee. Nor is it in Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. In Sword and Shield, the only way of getting it is trade. Or you can get it in the expansion, which is Honeyclaim Island. In Legend of Arceus, it was in the home trials, the Cotton's Edge Perry. Massive mass outbreaks on the Crimson Marylands. In Scarlet and Violet in South Providence Area 4, West Providence Area 1, or in 1-star Terra Raids. Oh. Alright, let us get... Wait 1 second. Oh, for a minute there, I thought that Sunflora's body... And I was gonna say, there shouldn't be any wild Pokemon here. I thought that Sunflora... Because I see on the map here that there's the Applin spawn over here, which is the outbreak. And I thought there was a shiny there for a moment. Sunflora's body does look like an Applin if it's sitting there. Because you see its leg look like the squiggly tail that it is. I almost had one of those moments. Alright, we're gonna see our next trade. We're almost the end of reading the information here. We have the side games that it's in. I really want to play some of these side games. Especially, where's... It doesn't... Oh, wait, it does have it here. I want to play Conquest. I had bought Conquest, like, a while ago. But to play it on here, I'm gonna have to, probably emulate it. But I definitely do have it. It does have held items in Sun and Moon, Ultra Moon. It's the same percentage of having this held item from Sun, Moon, Ultra Moon, Sword and Shield. It has a 5% chance of having a Absorb bulb. In Black and White, it had 100% to have a Cherry Berry. In Black 2, White 2, it had 100% chance. Oh, these are in-game trades. So if you traded in black and white, you get the Cherry Berry. Black 2, White 2, you get the Power Anklet. I thought these were wild encounters. Never mind. I mean, the wild encounters are probably the Absorb bulbs. We now, however, got into the base stats here. Its HP is 45, attack is 35, its defense is 50, its special attack is 70, its special defense is 50, and its speed is 30. So it hits hard in the special thing here. Alright, we got the type effectiveness. Um, it is normally damaged by normal fighting, rock, ghost, steel, psychic, dragon, dark, fairy, fly, oh, whoa, I almost read the regular, 2 times weakness, but that's that. It's 2 times effective to flying, poison, bug, fire, and ice. It is immune to really nothing. It is resistant to ground, water, grass, and electric. Alright, we have now our level up movesets. For level 1, it's Absorb and Growth. 3 is Helping Hand. 6 is Stun Spore. 9 is Mega Drain. 12 is Charm. 15 Magical Leaf. 18 Sleep Powder. 21 Mega Drain. 24 Leech Seed. 27 After You. Level 30 is Energy Ball. And we got level 33 Synthesis. 36 Sunny Day. 39 Entrapment. And then we got 42, which is Leap Storm. Alright, going down into the TM bracket. We got Charm, Protect, Trail Blaze. We also have Facade. Facade, and then we got Magical Leaf, Endure, Sunny Day. We also have a Bullet Seed, Sleep Talk, Seed Bomb, Grass Nut. We also have Arrest, Substitute, Giga Drain. We have Energy Ball. We have Encounter. We have Helping Hand, Pollen Puff, Leaf Storm, Solar Blade, and Terra Blast. In the breeding, we have for the Mirror Herb, we have Healing Wish. We also have Ingrain. We also have Sweet Scent and Worry Seed. Not really any major attacking moves here, all status. Okay, can only evolve with Sunstone for the Hisuian and the regular Lilligant. Only in Hisuian to the Hisuian Lilligant. But we're not doing that. We gotta hop it. Okay, we're almost down. Its shiny is it's very hard if you take a quick look at it, because its shiny is more of a darker yellowish green color. So it's kind of difficult to see it if you're not paying attention. Actually, it's very difficult to tell in these newer games. It was actually kind of hard to tell back then, but it is kind of hard now. Because the regular Lilligant is like a... Yeah, it's actually very hard. Its leaves are like the only distinguishing thing. Because the regular one is a darker green, which is the shiny is a lighter green in the leaves. Plus the eyes are different as well. The non-shiny is red, which is the shiny is blue. Alright, so let's get our remaining trades going on. But we have the trivia here. Which the trivia says Petilil is a Unovan evolved from, were designed by Atsuko, which is probably the person who designed him. According to Ken Sugimori, Petilil and Lilligant were originally meant to be a 3-stage evolution line. I wonder what the final evolution line would have been, or the mid-evolution. Petilil and Cottony can be seen as counterpart. They both evolve by using the Sunstone and share a base stat total of 208. Additionally, Petilil is exclusive to Pokemon White, White 2, Moon, and Ultra Moon, while Cottony is exclusive to the other ones. They also have similar movesets. Its name, or its origin, it appears to be based on a bulb of a lilacian plant, most likely a tulip, Its shiny coloration is based off a yellow onion or a golden garlic bulbs. Its name or origin, Petilil, may be a combination of petil, putinine, or pitol, or lily, or lil, for little. Korean may be the combination of chu, which is tulip, or urine, which is lily bulb, or ni, which is root. Oh, no, 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 no. Don't surprise trade that away. Oh, we got a phalanx here. Nice. I'm sorry if you guys can overhear the lawnmower by my neighbor. It is actually kind of funny that it's like 3 o'clock now, and he's now just doing his lawn. You would think, hey, it's a Sunday, you want to do it earlier on. I'm sorry, I didn't hit yes. I was too busy paying attention to myself talk about that. Alright, let us see what the remaining Pokemon will be. While we do that, I will exit out the Bulbapedia page. We have the type generator and the random Pokemon generator. We are, however, let's see. We had grass, for this week. Also, if another raid Pokemon comes on, we will be pushing the trade further out. I'm gonna try and get the Pokemon generator to say grass, because we're not gonna have another grass type for next week. Okay, so there's grass. Whatever the generator will say. We'll do. Actually, you know what? Let us do that now. Oh, hold on. Let's get a trade going on before we go and do all that. So when we come back, the trade will be ready. All right. So we are here at the type generator, and the next type will be. Let's get a drum roll, please. And it will be an electric type. An electric type that will be a Tadbulb. We will be having a Tadbulb for next Surprise Trade Sunday. Or whenever, if there's another raid Pokemon going on, we will be getting this this smiling bulb here for next week. Alright, so let us get back to here. The trade has gone over. So I have to look. Well, I think I have a competitive Bibble. I think that's his name is. I have one, so he should have the correct nature maybe, and maybe breedable moves. So we'll be using him as breeding. Oh, this Ampharos. We'll be giving back away to some lucky person. I should organize because I should organize and put all the ones that I'm trading away up on top instead of having to scroll all the way through like I did last week. Alright, next up. We've got the SV-Petilil going out. Let us see what we can get. Hopefully another shiny, because I would love to get another shiny. As much as I really don't care too much on these shinies, it's nice to get them. It's nice to get them. Okay, so we got Charmander. You got 4 more to go. Oh, here's the one with chlorophyll. Like I said, it was very rare that they got chlorophyll. I'm surprised that none just had ended up having leaf guard. It would be very lucky to have one with leaf card. I mean, I breed like 30 of them. At least one should have a hidden ability. Alright, well, another Murkrow. Got 2 Murkrows today. Okay, our last 3 here. Oh, and what's funny is that they're in like the same line as well. Well, this one was being bred for a shiny. Any level 1 Pokemon, they're definitely trying to get a shiny. They have to be. There's no way that you would be breeding these just to breed them. Unless you need the Pokedex entry, that's the only way of getting them. But some of these Pokemon are out in the wild. Alright, there we go. Okay, so we got Azrael. Nice. Oh, I thought we were on the second one. Never mind. I spoke too soon. Alright, here's the second one, almost the last one. I love how we get the surprise trades on a Diglett, and we never bad dig. We never see the complete what the Diglett looks like. Bad dig. It has okay stats, so yeah, I do think it's a bad dig. Alright, our last one going out. Let's see what we can get. Sunflora's back here are vibing. That one in the shade is probably like, I picked a bad spot. Alright, our last one is going to... I'm going to Kai. Kai, what are you sending us in return? Kai is sending an Eevee in a Moonball. That would make for a good Umbreon, actually. Umbreon with the moon. Alright, that is all for today. Let us see what our boxes look like. Alright, so we have the Toxel, a Mankey, a Routes, we have a Flamingo, a Fermentus, we had a shiny Mimikyu named Sparkles. We also have a Iron Jugulus, which we'll put there. We have a Meowth, a Tandemaus, a Marini, we have a Bergmite, a Skelvalion, which we'll put there. And then we have a Sprigatito, a Magikarp. We also have a Lurantis. We have a Jigglypuff, a Noibat. We're gonna Bombirdier is gonna go up here as well. We also have a Lechonk, Fallings, which we'll put up here. Oh, where was I? I think I read this. We have a Piplup, a Murkrow, a Lechonk, a Psyduck. We will be putting this Ampharos here. We're going to be trading that away as well. Charmander, a Metagross, and a Zero, a Diglett, and a Eevee, which we will trade back off the Eevee because it seems... Actually, should I keep this one? I'm going... Hold on. How does... How does one evolve an Eevee? Oh, does it have to... It has to be in my party. Can I evolve it with a Moon or a Sunstone? Or is it not like that? I've believed that at one point the stones were a thing. Let's see. So we got Leaf Stone, Water Stone, Thunderstone, Firestone. No, Moon and Sun stones don't work. I wish they did. Because the friendship thing, it's just... I was hoping to quickly evolve it so I can trade it away. I don't know. I'm thinking about it. I actually might keep it. I might keep it for purposes later on in the future. All right, so we are going to be trading back off the other Pokemon, but I'm gonna end the stream as soon as I'm done with that. But I'm gonna end my talking here. So please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you next time in the next Surprise Trade Sunday. Bye-bye.